Welcome back, real worlders. So today I'm on my property and I wanted to try out some new gear I got. So I got this half-inch by 6-inch ferro rod, and I'll also be using my Benchmade Griptilian pocket knife. So we'll try these two items out. We'll walk them around my property and see if we can find some sticks and whatnot to light on fire, and see if we can get a fire going, because it's been raining the last couple weeks. It just snowed the other day, as you can see behind me. Some of it's melted off, but for the most part it is still pretty nipply out, and we're gonna be trying to start a fire. So I'm no expert at this. This is probably my first time using a ferro rod, so we're gonna work on this together. Let's get into it. Okay guys, so let's see if I can feather stick this little stick I found with this knife and start a fire, because I'm having my doubts, but it's a little wet out here, cold, so we'll try it out. Okay, wish me luck. One thing I'm noticing is feather sticking is a lot harder than it looks, because I just tried to just muscle my way into it and it doesn't seem to work. But it seemed like if I use a little finesse, it helps. Just a little finesse. It seemed like if I tried too hard, I would just chop that whole little flower off, right? So I'm just going to try to just ease my way into it. Nice little feathers. And notice this little slicing little motion kind of works better. So starting the top of the blade here, kind of work my way down. Hopefully we can get and what I should be doing is probably have some sort of base here to catch all my droppings, because I got a lot of good shavings that I'm kind of wasting here. So, but hopefully I can get this thing to work. Don't have to worry about it. So I actually found this stick next to my house. It was just laying up against my house. It seemed like it was kind of dry, away from all the snow and rain and stuff. So I'm hoping it's a little drier than most of the stuff that was around my property. I feel like I'm definitely getting better at this. My first couple of attempts were very bad. As you can see, I tried with this end here, and it doesn't look very good. It looks like somebody hacked the crap out of it. But as you can see, that's it's not looking too bad for my first feather stick. So we'll keep going. I did try to start a little fire right here with my first little feather stick, and it didn't really light. So I don't know why it didn't light, but I think it's because I didn't have enough feathers. So right now I'm just trying to make as many feathers as possible. This is definitely coming out a lot better. I'm not sure what type of wood this is. I'm not any sort of wood expert. I believe it's some sort of pine. Most of the wood around my property is pine, so not too many hardwoods or anything like that. But it could be a hardwood. I don't know. I think it's I'm pretty positive it's a pine. Okay, guys, should we try to light that? I'm curious. Okay, so we'll use my little stash right there. Got a few dry branches here. Not too dry. It's kind of wiggly, so hopefully. And I did grab some of this. I do have a little bit of fir. I think this is Douglas fir. I know it's green, but once the stuff gets hot, it burns like gasoline. So from what I've seen is that a lot of the dry pine needles that are laying on the ground during the winter or summer or during the rainy season, it's all sopping wet. But this green stuff's actually drier than the dead stuff. So I don't know. I'm gonna try it out and see if it works. Okay, so wish me luck, guys. Okay, so here we are. This is my little ferro rod. As you can see, I've tried a little experimentation there. It does have a little striker that it comes with. Okay, let's try this, guys. So once you scrape off the paint, you can actually, oh. So I have seen it where guys will scrape off a bunch of this stuff and then light it. That way you get a nice little hot core there. So let's try some of that. You don't have to use this little striker. You can use your knife, but if you got it, might as well use it, right? Okay, so I did scrape off a little bit. Okay, let's try it. Well, scraping off a little bit didn't help, but try this. Okay, so that's not working out. Okay, guys, so here we are trying to start a fire. I tried multiple times before. I was kind of in the shade before. I don't know if that makes a difference or not, but I decided to move out more in the sun because that way I can see more what I'm doing. and it's a little warmer. Might as well use Mother Nature to help you out, right? Because if the sun helps keep your stuff a little warmer and drier. Because I noticed when I was picking up grasses and sticks around trees, the stuff that was hitting the sun was nice and dry and warm. And anytime you have warmth, that's a good thing, right? So I went ahead and grabbed a bunch of grass, and as you can see here, I grabbed a bunch of grass here, and we're gonna try to make a little nest out of this. Because what I noticed when I was making my fire from the ferro rod, it seemed like the grass was the only thing that was burning. The wood wasn't really igniting very well, even with my feather stick. So what we're gonna try to do is get this lit. And I also want to show you something else. I also found some. So when I was picking up grasses, I noticed there was a little bit of animal hair that was in there. So this is great. So what I'm gonna try to do is use that animal hair to start this fire. Because right now I don't have any hair on the top of my head, so I can't use any of my own hair. So if you can find some animal hair lying around, that's a great fire starter. So we're gonna put that right in the middle there. Make a little nest. Okay, got my little feather stick ready to go. And we'll just kind of leave that off to the side for a second because I wasn't having too much success igniting this on fire. But what I'm hoping is that this will ignite. I can put my feather stick on there, and then I can add my other dry material on top of that. So we'll see if that works. Okay, here we go. Let's compact that a little more. You can see the hair is starting to smoke a little bit. If you can see that or not. There we go. Tell you the truth, that animal hair helped out tremendously, but the grass also did as well. I'm sure it was a combination between the two. I know this stuff is green, but I really love this stuff. It's like gasoline once it catches. I think you can see there's some little ice chunks on there too. They say where there's smoke, there's fire, right? That piece is pretty wet. I don't want to put that on there. Getting smoky. It's gonna lift this stick up a little bit, get a little oxygen in there. And look at that, it's like magic. Whew. One thing I noticed, I left my ferro rod sitting on the ground right here. That's probably a big no-no. So you want to put that away as soon as possible. Put it in your pocket, wrap it around your wrist. You know, keep it somewhere safe, so that way you're not going to have any issues losing it or losing it in the fire. Those pine needles are starting to catch. I know lots of people make shelters out of pine needles, but man, I think that's crazy. Because you ever seen a Christmas tree light up? Man, it's not fun. As you can see here, I'm having little issues keeping the fire going, but okay, guys. Well, we had success. So we used a ferro rod to start it, and we used our Kryptonian Benchmade to do with the feather sticking. So I think with the combination between the two, I think you can definitely start a fire, as you can see here. And I did this with not ideal materials and in my backyard, and we could definitely keep a fire going like this and survive. Okay, well, make sure to like, subscribe, and peace out.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still